We've got a lot of fun pieces from last year with Springer and Altuve and Keuchel and McHugh, but we've added a lot to that core group. And there's a lot of exciting new players, new faces that have had success in the major leagues that are going to be here playing with us. So it's going to be a fun team to watch. It's going to be a team that's going to produce a lot of power. We're going to have good pitching, good defense, and it should lead to a good result. Well, I think we need to figure out where Evan Gattis is going to play. We know he's got a bat that can change the game at any point in time. He's got an incredible right-handed swing with a ton of power. The question is, he's been a catcher his whole career. We've got two catchers that we like. We feel like to get him more at-bats, you probably need to move out of catcher and do some DH, maybe some first, some left, some catching. So I think that's going to be a big question going into the spring. And depending upon where he ends up, where does that mean? What does that mean for Marisnick and Rasmus and Springer and the rest of the guys? So there's a lot of pieces that we need to figure out where they're playing. But I am excited about having those pieces in the lineup. We know that Rasmus and Gattis will be in the lineup, one from the right, one from the left, and they're going to produce some runs. You know, a lot of managers, this is their off season. This is their time to spend with their family, and while they're still connected. AJ came into the office almost every day this off season. He really took it upon himself. He came in to work out with the players. He traveled all over the country to meet our players, talk to them. And was actively involved in every decision that we made as a front office. And so I think, he must be exhausted because he just had a pretty gruesome, grueling off season, and now he's got to go into but I can tell his energy is there because he's dying to get on the field because that's what he's been hired to do.
I just want guys to show up on time and be healthy. I mean, I think the positional things will play themselves out over the first few weeks. Initially, we'll get guys at different looks at different places. I think how the puzzle pieces fit together is going to be key. You know, Carter, Gattis, Rasmus, Marisnick, Springer. So the outfield impacts the DH spot. The DH spot impacts the first base. We've got multiple catchers that need to be in the lineup. So I think just getting everybody acclimated to being versatile is going to be a priority early in camp. You know, everybody's tired of losing. I think no one's comfortable with it. Everyone generally likes each other and wants to compete for one another. I mean, there's a lot more of a team chemistry here than maybe on the outside looking in before I got this job, which is great to see. I mean, these players, you spend a lot of time with each other for 162 games plus spring training plus the travel days and things like that. So, I was pleasantly surprised at the perspective the guys gave and their complete understanding of what they need to do to get this team better. To me, it's less about trying to focus on the result and more about trying to focus on what we need to do to get there. I mean, I hate cliches. I try to stay away from them, but it really is individually getting these guys to all take step forwards with the right mindset, that we do it for each other, we do it, we have accountability to each other, and we focus on today's game and not so much what our record's going to look like at the end. We'll accept the result if we prepare the right way and we compete at the level in which we're supposed to compete. I feel like we'll be there.